Chapter 8.4 Day 2 Finding Maximum and Minimum. Key idea: maximum and minimum values. The y-coordinate of the vertex of the graph of y equals ax squared plus bx plus c is the maximum value of the function when a is less than 0, or the minimum value when a is greater than 0. So let's see the example for both the cases. Now we have y equals ax squared plus bx plus c when a is less than 0. When a is less than 0, which means that the number in the front is negative, it means the parabola is going to opens down. So the parabola is a type of which opens down. It means it could be a parabola like this. Now the vertex is all the way at the top. So this is the vertex, and that vertex is called maximum because it's all the way at the top of the parabola. So the vertex or the y value is going to be the maximum value. So it's going to have maximum value where you have 0, 0. So the maximum value is going to be 0. Now for the other case, when a is greater than 0, it means that the value here in the front of x squared is going to be positive value, and then the graph is going to opens up. It means that the graph is, for example, if you have this is the point, and the parabola from this point is going to opens up. So it's going to look like something like this, a parabola where the vertex is going to be 2, 1 opens up. Now the vertex is all the way at the bottom of the parabola, so you're going to have a minimum value, and minimum value is the y coordinate, so the minimum value is going to be 1. Again, if the parabola opens down, you're going to have a maximum value. If parabola opens up, you're going to have minimum value. And the value, you always list the y coordinate. Next, we are going to discuss example number 3, where you're going to find the minimum or maximum value. Example number 3, tell whether the function fx equals negative 4x squared minus 24x minus 19 has a minimum value or a maximum value. Then you find the actual value. To find the actual value, we need a vertex. But first of all, we want to see if we have a minimum value or a maximum value. The parabola opens up or down depends on the sign of the function's x squared coefficient. So in this one, the coefficient of x squared is negative 4. Or in other words, the a is negative. A is less than 0 or a is negative. It means that the parabola is going to opens down. If the parabola opens down, it means we should have the graph that looks like something like this. And then the vertex is going to be all the way at the top, which tells us that the function has maximum value. So the function would have a maximum value because the vertex is at the top, because the vertex is going to be all the way at the top. Find the value by finding the y coordinate of the vertex. You're going to find the x coordinate of the vertex using the formula x equals minus b over 2a. So first of all, you're going to find the x value, And then you're going to use this x value to plug it in into the function to get the y value. So what is the formula here? X equals negative b over 2a, where a is going to be negative 4. From this equation, a is negative 4. A is negative 4. And then b is going to be negative 24. You're going to plug that into the formula. So that's going to be negative 24. And on the bottom you have is 2 times negative 4. And you got here is 24 divided by negative 8. And that's going to be negative 3. So the x value of the vertex is negative 3. So x value is negative 3. And you're going to find out what is the y value. So that's why I used a question mark here, because you're going to find out what is this value. To find this value or the y coordinate, you're going to use the x value and plug it into the given equation. So the given equation is fx equals negative 4x squared minus 24x minus 19, where x is going to be negative 3. So you're going to plug here x equals negative 3 minus 24, and the x value is negative 3 and negative 19. So what you got here is negative 4 times positive 9. Just remember that negative 3 squared is positive 9. And positive 24 times 3, and that's going to be 72 minus 19, and what you got here is negative 36 plus 72 minus 19. And when you combine this, you got 36 negative plus 72, that is positive 36 minus 19. So 36 minus 19, and that's going to be 17. So the y value is going to be 17. So the vertex coordinate is negative 3 comma 17. We already decide that this is going to be a maximum value. So maximum value is going to be 17, because we only going to list the y coordinate for the maximum or minimum value. Now we are going to do the try problem number 1 and 2 to see if we can find the maximum or minimum value of those two examples. So number 1 is gx equals 2x squared plus 8x. The parabola is going to open up because a is greater than 0. A is 2 and b is 8. Since a is greater than 0, the parabola opens up. It means it should look like this one. If it is opens up, then the function should have a minimum value. Function should have a minimum value because the vertex is all the way at the bottom. The vertex is all the way at the bottom of the parabola. Next, find the value by finding y coordinate of the vertex. Now we are going to find the minimum value. To find the minimum value, we need a vertex. Step number 1 to find the vertex is to find the x coordinate by using the formula, that is x equals negative b over 2a. And once you find this formula, x equals negative b is 8 divided by 2 times 2, and that's going to be negative 2. So the x coordinate is negative 2. Once you find the x coordinate, you're going to look for the y coordinate. And to find the y coordinate, you're going to use your given equation. And in the given equation, you use the x value as negative 2 and solve. You're going to find out the y value, and that is going to be 8. So the vertex is negative 2 comma negative 8. So vertex is negative 2 comma negative 8. Therefore, the minimum value is negative 8. So minimum value is negative 8. Next is gx equals negative 3x minus 12x plus 1. In this case, that you have a equals negative 3 and b is negative 12. The parabola opens down, is going to opens down because a is less than 0. So the parabola looks like this, where therefore the function has maximum value because the vertex is all the way at the top. You're going to find the y coordinate of the vertex. And to find the y coordinate of the vertex, the step number 1 is to find the x coordinate of the vertex using the formula that is x equals negative b over 2a. And here you have x equals negative b, b is negative 12, divided by 2 times a. So you got here is 12 divided by negative 6, and that's going to be negative 2. X coordinate is negative 2. You're going to find the y. To find the y, we're going to use the given equation fx equals negative 3, and you're going to use x value as negative 2. So negative 2 square minus 12 times negative 2 plus 1, and that's going to be negative 12 plus 24 plus 1. You combine these two, you got 12 plus 1, and that is 13. So the y coordinate you got is 13. So the 13 is your maximum value. So the 13 is the maximum value because the y coordinate came out as 13. Now we're going to do example number 4, real life application. The function f of t equals negative 16t squared plus 96t plus 2 gives the height in feet of a water balloon t seconds after it is launched. Find the maximum height of the water balloon. So to find the maximum height, we are going to find the vertex and the y coordinate of the vertex. First of all, we're going to see if it is going to give us a maximum or minimum value. Here we have a is less than 0, so this is going to opens down. That's why the vertex is maximum, and it's going to opens down, and vertex is at the top. So now you're going to find the x value of the vertex. That is from the formula negative b over 2a. So you're going to find it 96 divided by 2 times negative 16. So you're going to have negative 96 divided by negative 32. Cancel the negative, you're going to get x equals 3. So the x value equals 3, and you're going to find the y value. To find the y value, you're going to get the given function, and given function you're going to use the t value as 3. So we can use this as a t value. Instead of x, we can use this t. You got here is negative 16, 3 to the power 2 plus 96 times 3 plus 2, negative 6 times 9 plus 288 plus 2, and that's going to be negative 144 plus 288 plus 2, and that's going to be 144 plus 2, and that is 146. Now the vertex is going to be 3 comma 146, and the maximum value, which is only the y value, that's going to be 146. So the maximum value is 146 feet.